Okay, guys, today's math lesson should be a review. We're going to be working on adding two-digit numbers. And I know that we did this before we left school, but that was a long time ago, so I'm going to give you a quick review. So two-digit numbers means that our number has a ones place and a tens place. Okay, so a two-digit number would be something like this, 36. That means that I have 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we had gotten really good at building those numbers, right? For the sake of my video, I also made you this fun little mat, tens and ones. So for the number 36, that would be 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We know that the value of the 3 is 30, right? And the value of our 6 is 6. 30 plus 6 is 36. This is how we would build our number 36. Okay, hopefully you all remember that. That was something we spent a lot of time on. If not, feel free to pause the video and practice drawing some two-digit numbers. So if you're having a hard time remembering, okay, you can practice drawing them. You do not need our tens and ones sticks like I have. You could build numbers. You could look at this and say 47. That's 4 tens and 7 ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay? Now, I am going to model what you're going to be doing, but you will need your whiteboard eventually and your marker and your fancy eraser. So if you want to pause the video and grab those now, you may. Oh, I need my fancy eraser. Don't know what that is. It's okay. I'll do it without. So, when we are adding two-digit numbers, adding means we're putting them together, right? That means you have something like this. 23 plus 14 equals what? And if I was to draw 23 dots and then draw 14 dots, I would have a whole lot of dots and I would probably make a mistake. So the first thing that we want to do is put those numbers in our place value chart to line them up. That means my 2 and my 3, right? I'll label them tens and ones and draw my line. And then I'm just going to put my 14 in the chart plus 14. And I want to find the total. Now, I'm sure some of you are already looking at our shortcut, but I want to make sure that we can do this with our base 10 blocks and check our work with our shortcut. So that way, when we move into regrouping very shortly, you'll already understand why we're doing what we're doing. So if I'm adding numbers, I want to show the first number, show the second number, and then count how many I have in all. So for 23, I have how many tens? 2. And 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Mrs. Costa made 23 cookies. And if you're drawing it, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. Mr. Costa went and baked after that, and he made 14. So that's going to be 110, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 2, 3, 4. Okay, Mrs. Costa made 23 cookies. Mr. Costa baked after her, and he made 14. And I want to know how many cookies they made all together. So I can do this 2 ways. I can either look at my tens and say 1, 2, 3 tens, and look at my ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could say 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Either way is okay. We want to make sure that we always check our work though. So we're going to check our work using our shortcut. So we always start in our ones place. I'm going to circle my bigger number. 4 and count 3 more. 4, 5, 6, 7. We got that one. 2, 3. We got that one. 23 plus 14 is 37. For this next one, I want you to do it along with me, and then I'm going to give you one to do on your own, and that will be the one that you are taking a picture of for me. Just need... So on your boards, I want you to write the number 56 plus 21. 56 plus 21. Am I going to draw 56 dots and 21 dots and count them up? That wouldn't make sense, would it? That would be way too much work. So I'm going to line them up in my place value chart. I'm going to write them vertically. My 56, my 21. I'm going to label my chart and get ready to add. Okay. For this one, I'm not going to use my blocks. I'm going to draw right along with you. So first, I want to draw my number 56. So I'm going to draw my tens. And I know that number has 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to draw my ones, and it has 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 56, and I need to add 21 more. So I'm going to draw my 21, 10, 20, 2 tens, and then my 1, 1. If I'm adding, that means I want to know how many I have in all. So Mrs. Costa babysat and got $56. Then she mowed the lawn and got $21. How much money did she have all together? Okay. So we're going to solve this 2 ways. We're going to count up our tens and ones, and then we are going to do our shortcut to check our work. So how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to make sure I put that in my ones column. 7. And then my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also 7. So that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. If you have 77 on your board, give yourself a pat on the back. That means you're right on task. And then let's check our work. When we check our work, we always start in the ones place. Circle your bigger number. 6 plus 1 more is 7. 5, 6, 7. 77. All right. We're going to erase, and the last one you are going to do, and you're going to take a picture of and send it to me, and it's going to be my favorite thing ever. I will help you get it set up, and then it's going to be up to you. So for this one, let's do 14 plus 45. Okay. So I want to remind you, you are going to set up your place value chart and write your numbers in to add them. You are going to draw your pictures of your numbers if it helps you to make boxes to put them in. You can do that. And then you are going to be counting how much in all. Always double check your work using the shortcut method. Start in your ones place. And if you have any questions, let me know. Good luck.